Merry Christmas, Broncos country, as the Broncos earn a 20-13 win over the Kansas City Chiefs and continue to control their own destiny in the race for the number one seed and the AFC West. The Broncos now just one win away from clinching the division and the number one seed. They win at Arrowhead for the first time since 2015. They snap a 9-game losing streak here in Kansas City. Bo Nix becomes just the fourth Broncos quarterback to ever win at Arrowhead in December, and the Broncos earned their fourth win in December in this stadium. They did it with a last-second fourth down stop as they improve to 11-2 in one-score games this year. It was a methodical sort of game. It went by quickly. The Broncos 4 drives of at least 14 plays. 3 of those drives were at least 8 minutes. They just controlled time of possession in this game, and the Chiefs' offense was unable to get much going unless the Broncos aided them. An early turnover by the Broncos gave the Chiefs the ball in Denver territory, a punt return, a penalty on Pat Surtain. But other than that, the Chiefs struggled to move the ball. They had fewer than 100 yards, I believe 95, until that last drive, that last gasp drive by the Chiefs. Sean Payton gave them a lot of credit, said they had the heart of a champion. He knew the Chiefs were going to compete in this game and make it difficult for the Broncos to win. But in the end, the Broncos won this football game, earned another one-score win, and it came down to the final minutes. The Broncos have a 4th and 2 and end up with a wildcat type of formation. R.J. Harvey in the backfield. They get the Chiefs to jump. Sean Payton said after the game they never planned to run the play. They were going to take a delay of game and kick the field goal, but they get the first down. Then Bo Nix finds R.J. Harvey in the back of the end zone for the ultimate deciding score. And this was a night where the offense was, like I said, methodical. They ended up ultimately 2 of 4 in the red zone, but the Chiefs just one red zone trip, and the Broncos defensively were able to crack down just 1 sack, but Sean Payton said the goal was to cage rush the Chiefs, make sure the quarterback did not escape the pocket. The Broncos were able to do that. Again, controlled the time of possession, controlled this game. They did face a halftime deficit, but they were able to come back, and now the Broncos still have everything in front of them. Sean Payton said it wouldn't be weird to clinch the division this weekend if the Houston Texans are able to beat the Chargers. He said it'd be relaxing. It would be nice. We'll see if the Broncos get help from around the league this weekend, potentially to clinch the AFC West and maybe even the number one seed. But what we do know is that with one more win, the Broncos control their own destiny when they host the Chargers next week. This was, again, a game that the Broncos, they battled, they fought, and against a team that, despite no matter who is coming out of that locker room, as Sean Payton said, they still compete. The Broncos found a way to just make a few more plays than the Kansas City Chiefs and earn this win. They get another one-score victory, and they fly back to Denver on Christmas night with a win and a 13-3 record with 1 game to go in the regular season. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, I'm Aric DiLalla.